welcome back. We're here again with another deck from Marvel SNAP, and today we're going from another deck that was very powerful in Pool 1 to a Pool 2 deck that's probably even better now with synergizing cards. So with this deck, the new cards that have been added in from Pool 1 are Sunspot, Agent 13, Iceman, the Collector, Storm. So these cards help synergize this deck quite a lot. So for Sunspot example is the fact that there's going to be certain times you want to be necessarily playing anything on a certain turn. So it helps when you're not using up all your energy, so you gain extra power. Now cards like Agent 13 just adds extra cards to your hand. And with the Devil Dino deck, that's what you want. Iceman, just another very good synergy card just for any deck, you can slot it in. A little bit like how I praise Nightcrawler. Iceman, very similar fashion, just, you know, making your opponent's stuff cost 1 extra. That's a great thing to have in your deck. Couldn't recommend it enough. Now with the Collector, as you can tell, I haven't used this card a whole lot. And I don't know how I feel about it in this deck. It's probably one of the cards you can take out. Now, if anyone wants to confirm with me, I'm not 100% sure because I haven't used this card a whole lot, but it seems to be decent in this deck. I'm pretty sure it has to be in play for it to start getting power. What is kind of sucky, but, you know, it's alright. If you want to take it out for another 2-drop or something else, it's probably fine. You don't really need this card, but it does help if you can kind of get it rolling because it can scale into a bit more power. And with Storm as well being another Pool 2 card, it helps us to lock down a location. And with this as well, it can really just help you to win a location, so you only have to fight for 2. So if you can make sure you can win a location with Storm, that, yeah, it really helps. So I guess the only thing I can say with Storm is make sure you're going to win the location, so yeah, just be careful of that. And there's another thing I have also noticed when trying out this deck a few times before playing, so I have to get a few practice runs to see how I feel about them, make little changes and stuff, is that with the location that Storm gives, be careful, because you do actually change the location, so it's just an effect on the location, just in case you didn't know. But yeah, so with the other cards, we know how they all work, so we know how Cable works, just being able to take a card from the bottom of your opponent's deck. Sentinel just adds a copy of itself to your hand. Mr. Fantastic buffs multiple locations, you put him in the middle, he's the best way to do it. Moon Girl copies your hand. White Queen just gets the highest costing card from your opponent's hand. Again, another card to add synergy. American Chavez, just really good for draw, making your draws more consistent, always drawing on turn 6 and never before that. And of course the big star of the deck, the Devil Dinosaur, who probably does not need any introduction of how he works, but for anyone who doesn't know, +2 power for each card in your hand, so you can get to monstrous levels of damage. So, without further ado, let's try out this Pool 2 version of Devil Dinosaur. Alright, so not too bad of a hand here. We're just going to chuck Iceman over here into left lane. Pretty good to get Iceman on turn 1. The only card in my better name is Sunspot. So we're going to play... Okay, we don't have to play Collector. Collector's just going to get played for us, I guess. So, yeah. Anyway, we can now just play Cable turn to the left. Was honestly a better play than Collector, so I'm really glad Collector got yoinked out of our deck for us. So they have a Lockjaw in hand. Alright. I'm not going to play Lockjaw, because I'm going to just want to get copies off my hand. And since Devil Dinosaur is in our opening hand, Lockjaw, I don't really know what I'd want him to rip out. So I might just, yeah, leave it to be then. So I'm going to play Moon Girl here. I don't really care what I get copies of. I just want 1 copy of Devil Dinosaur, so we can Devil Dinosaur the next 2 turns. So yeah, I don't care if I get a copy of Lockjaw or not. I mean, yeah. Oh, that flashbanged my screen. So yeah, I don't really mind here. Again, that's what we get copies of, as long as I get another copy of Devil. But as you can see, that's buffed the Collector quite well, so we're happy about that. So we're going to drop a Devil Dinosaur now into the right lane. What should give us right. And now we just play Devil Dinosaur in middle. And it should be a win for both right and middle. There we go. Good to kind of start out. This deck is really fun. I love the idea of playing massive cards, just win locations. So yeah, good little start to this. Fun game. Love me some Devil Dinosaur. Alright, again, I like having Devil Dinosaur opening hand. Dream Dimension kinda sucks. We do not like this being here because now if we can get an extra copy of Devil Dinosaur, I'm going to be able to play it. Six cost cards cost one less. Okay, cool. I'm just going to play Sentinel here into left lane. Let them keep playing right, I guess. So what I'm going to do here next turn is I'm going to play Storm here to nullify Dislocation. Actually, that kind of scares me how that's been done, so we might want a Sentinel Agent 13 over here. So what card is this? Ongoing, your other cards have -1 power. I honestly don't mind playing this over here as a big spike swing into the right lane. Now, even though other cards will have 1 less power, it should be enough to just win us this lane and buff the other lanes. So they just played Moon Girl, they're also playing Devil. So that is worrying. Now, since everything costs a little bit more, what we might do here is play Mr. Fantastic in middle. What's going to have less now, but these buffs will still be good. Alright, so we're winning each location now. So since we're winning everything right now, I'm going to play into the right lane because it grants that power to other locations as well. It'll also take power away from him with Lizard. So I'm going to play that there. I don't see how he can win from this position since we're winning all 3 lanes. Unless he drops like an Enchantress into this lane. But even then, he doesn't want to because of, what's it called? Because of Mary here. Because then we're going to get a lot of our power back. So I guess I can play that. And Sunspot, doesn't really matter. I might not play Sunspot. I think the power here is more important than one there, so yeah, I'll snap and just see where this leads. But I feel like this should be enough. So Zero's gonna wait for his turn. Okay, so Devil Dinosaur over here. Spectrum into Squirrel Girl. Yeah, it's just not enough. So I'm surprised he played Moon Girl. Like, I haven't seen Moon Girl really used with many other decks. So also Spectrum here seems kind of off as well, because what, it buffs Lizard a bit, but it lost a lot of power too. So that, yeah, I guess it's better than losing 3. Colossus Ant-Man. I don't know what this guy was playing, so, but yeah, no, we will take it then. You know, another win. Shows that, yeah, this deck can win all locations as well. Like, I guess we got pretty lucky with this location being here and having Devil Dinosaur to just dump on a lane. Plus getting Mary really helped as well. With that just 10 power dropped onto a location. So, yeah, another good win. Okay. Would have really liked to have had a 1-drop to play on turn 1, since there's quite a few of them in the deck. Okay, Sunspot. I'm going to play Collector this turn, because I feel like next turn, at least at the moment, the play is going to be Iceman Cable. And with Iceman Cable, it's going to affect one of his cards, plus take one of his cards, buff our Collector up. Okay, yeah, so normally I would play Mr. Fantastic, but because everything else in hand got the buff, I am going to stick to this Cable Iceman play. So, going to Iceman here, Cable here, and we'll see how this goes. So he's running an Infinite. Alright. I guess here we can just play White Queen over into the left lane. Right lane, not too worried about. We're going to drop Devil into middle lane next turn. Okay, Jubilee.
Wind, aid my hand.
Okay, and they hit Ancient 13-2 there. So we're just going to drop Devil there into the middle. Now he might take left lane on us with Storm. He might be going for it. But we can always go and play Agent 13, buffing up the Collector. With maybe also a Mr. Fantastic. But is worth playing Mr. Fantastic on 1 power? Probably not. So yeah, they don't realise that we took their Infinite. So we've won left lane now. That's nice. So all we really got to do now is win the right lane, so... Yep, and they know they can't take middle off of us. So, yeah, another good win. Devil Dinosaur showing his power, just winning that middle lane all by himself. What else is there really to say? Devil Dinosaur is really good. This deck's really good. And honestly, for climbing ladder, especially with pool 2 decks, this is probably one of the best ones to do it with. Alright, so my thoughts on this deck. One of the funnest decks to play. Honestly, I love playing this deck. You always see me coming back to playing a Devil Dinosaur deck. I just think it's a lot of fun. It's very powerful. It's going to win you games. It's going to make you climb very quickly. Now, I'm in pool 3 at the moment. And I'm playing pool 2 decks, and I'm still beating most pool 3 decks that I find with this. Now, even though it's a short video, just a few highlights. Well, not really highlights, just 3 games that I've recorded. This is just such a good deck. And honestly, with it going from pool 2 cards being added into it, makes it so much better. I remember playing with pool 1 thinking like this deck's really good, and hearing people say, oh, once you get the pool 2, it's amazing, it's way better. I didn't know how it could, but honestly it does. So many more cards to synergize with, much more consistently getting big Devil Dinos. Absolutely amazing deck. So, yeah, if you don't know what to play, you're in pool 2, you've got these cards, you should have most of them anyway. You might only be missing a few of them, but you'll have the main structure from pool 1. Slot a few of these in where you can, and you should be making easy cubes, easy wins. So, again, that's another one for today. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. And I hope to see you next time. Have a good one, and I will see you later.